For the parabola f of x equals 2x squared plus 4x minus 6, we're asked to find the vertex of it. So it's in standard form right now, so we're going to use the vertex formula where h equals negative b over 2a to find the first part of our point for our vertex. So negative b would be negative, and our b is 4, over 2 times a, our a is 2. So negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1. So the x part of our vertex, better known as h, is negative 1. To find k, you substitute back in the number negative 1, so 2 times negative 1 for x, plus 4 times negative 1 minus 6 equals. This is where I would probably double check with your calculator, because it's really easy to make a sign error on this. And if you're going to use your calculator, I'm going to remind you again to use parentheses around these negative numbers. 2 times negative 1 quantity squared plus 4 times negative 1, and then minus 6. All right. Looks like we got all our signs in. We hit the enter button. We see negative 8. So our vertex is at negative 1, negative 8. So I'm going to estimate it and put it on the graph there. Go to the left, negative 1, go down to the number negative 8. Find the discriminant. The discriminant formula, remember, is b squared minus 4ac. Our b is 4, so it's 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 6. All right, so again, check out the calculator and put in parentheses, just like that's shown on the page there. Open parenthesis 4, close parenthesis squared, minus 4, and then parenthesis times 2, and then parenthesis times negative 6. Right, so our end result, 64. Now that 64 indicates how many real roots exist. Since our discriminant is greater than 0, that means I'm going to have 2 real roots, or 2 x-intercepts. Use the quadratic formula to find those x-intercepts. So the quadratic formula is x equals opposite of b, my b was 4, plus or minus the square root of, my discriminant is 64. I don't need to recalculate that. I've already got that calculated. All right, that's the number under the radical. Opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, but we just computed that. All divided by 2 times a. All right, simplify the radical if you can. Square root of 64 is 8 over 4. And then this splits up into 2 separate answers. Negative 4 plus 8 divided by 4, which gives me 4 over 4, or 1. And then negative 4 minus 8 divided by 4. Notice I compute the numerator, negative 12, before I do the division. Negative 12 divided by 4, negative 3. So I have 2 x-intercepts, one at 1, 0, the other at negative 3, 0. So I come over here to negative 3, 0, positive 1, 0. You can kind of see the symmetry going on here. Graph the function, so I go through my x-intercept, go down to my vertex, and then turn around and come up to the other x-intercept. All right, and that's my parabola opening upward.